do Twitch too now that they changed their terms of sir. That's Twitter. No, no, no. Oh, God. Can't have people knowing who I follow on my secret Twitter account.
You have a secret Twitter account?
I have like 8 Twitter accounts.
Wait, I don't know about those.
You shouldn't know.
Who do you follow on there? Do you follow girls?
No.
Okay.
No, I hate women. Following women is cheating, so I hate all women that aren't you.
I don't follow any men on anything.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's not true.
Considering they make all the good content. I'm so funny. I'm not actually a sexist.
I'm about to unfollow you.
I have a woman on my stream. I'm just trying to annoy her. All right, everyone, give me...
Did you just pull I'm not a sexist, I have a woman? I have a female friend. I'm not sexist.
Emma wouldn't allow me to exist if I was actually a sexist, okay?
I couldn't get that to charge.
Using which charger?
The one over here. I don't know where your toast is.
Well, it's probably because this plug strip is off because the AC would melt our...
Oh, well that would do it.
Stuff.
I can figure out why. Hi, how's everybody doing?
I'm gonna get a laptop for a chat.
Oh, that would be useful. I have YouTube on my phone. You're so lucky to have him and be supportive. I am very lucky to have him. What is that noise?
I was giving birth in general voice chat.
I remember when you had to make an announcement about that.
That never actually happened. Don't worry. My degenerates aren't that degenerate yet.
I love this channel.
Are they? Oh, see, this is in view now. How about over here? Okay, can go over here. All right. Give us a moment. We are going to get chat accessible. Ugh.
Mute your thingy.
Oh wait, that blocks my screen. I can't see my screen.
Just put it over here.
All right, Emma's gonna respond to chat.
Ooh.
Emma's the chat master now.
Y'all better be nice to me or you'll be ignored.
Is
it muted?
I'll get a copy of chat over on my side too, but you can actually like type and respond. All right.
You type responses too?
You just ignore?
I respond verbally.
They don't want to hear your voice. They want you to struggle.
Sad day. Why is it a sad day?
It's a sad day because it is. Don't worry, guys. I'm getting my own private chat watching over here.
Now we can talk about how much we despise Spike.
Spike? You're calling me Spike now?
Well, when I called you Kobe, a bunch of people asked who's Kobe. That was a little funny.
So you hate my name now?
No, I just thought it was funny that like nobody knew your actual name.
You're just gonna throw it away just like that? I can't believe this. Vooperia should develop a Wonderwaff.
Notice me.
That's a good point. It's true. Fact checked, true. So, we don't really know what we're doing today.
Any suggestions?
I literally have zero motivation to play any games right now for some reason, so if there is a game you want to see...
Civ.
I don't think people would find Civ...
I have been asking to play it since October of the last year. Oh, it's been a year.
I'm sorry, Gav. Nobody wants to see Valor development. Also, I can do like Roblox development, but Valor development, I'm working with the database and stuff, so I don't want to accidentally leak anyone's stuff because that could be a very hefty fine. Maybe in the future I'll set up some features that I can do without any risk, but it just seems like a risky risk. I want to see you in pain. Well, then just have me play with you, Gav. It's really good. Play pilot training flights. Just delete the database real quick. Well, that's why we have backups, Gav. That's why we have backups. You wouldn't know anything about that, though, Gav.
Minecraft. See, I really only know how to play Civ and Minecraft, so those
I'm just not really
suggestions.
feeling Minecraft today. Everyone on the server is so boring. I'm sorry, guys, but it hasn't been hype.
You can play with me. Am I
Reset the
boring?
Minecraft server. I can't just reset the Minecraft server every 2 months. People will hate me. Snow.
I say we play Minecraft, and then
the Minecraft server.
I cry because I'll die.
The issue is nobody likes to play unless I'm on, and that is always a problem. And I have a full-time job and stuff. So
just quit your job.
Well, you have no job. You could play on the server 24/7 and hype people up, but no.
Okay, I just graduated college.
I know, Snow, that you don't like the map, but you're like the only person with that opinion. You're literally the only person who complains about the map.
The map is so cool.
So we could have one single player. Snow, I've only seen you complain. You can name off names, but I've literally never seen them complain. Also, Mintium complains about everything, and Gav complains about everything. We'll figure out the server eventually.
We could play Among Us.
I'll think about things. I don't know. Minecraft as a game is just kind of wearing off in my mind, especially without all the OGs who really made like the stories and like we had actual stakes. There's just, I wish there was a game where we could actually slowly build something up that wasn't like incredibly easy and that was actually challenging. But that's not Minecraft. Minecraft, for anyone who's played for over 2 weeks, is an incredibly easy game with many flaws in the progression, and people who try hard it can beat it in literally a half hour. You're an incredibly easy game. Emma disagrees. I'm so challenging.
I don't understand men in general, so...
Call of Duty. We're not falling to that level on this channel. We're not becoming a Call of Duty channel.
Jack plays Call of Duty.
I know.
I didn't know that, and then he said something, and it's like, what does that even mean?
There's gotta be Roblox Arsenal. What is Arsenal? What is the point of this stream? I don't know. We're talking. Honestly, I'm willing at this point to bring the channel in a lot of different directions. So you tell me what you guys want to see. Like at this point, I can program. You know, I even told Emma, maybe it would be funny if we just switched to doing reaction content to stupid things on TikTok, because maybe that would be more entertaining than my gameplay at this point, because everyone plays video games on YouTube. Like, I don't know if it's actually entertaining anymore. What just happened to the camera? What? Oh, God, it went out. Did it just fall asleep? Do I have to click the remote shooting button? Oh, no, it just disconnected. This is terrible. I can't believe this.
Well, now nobody has to see our ugly faces.
Great. The camera is the thing that's been doing the weird noise. Well, that solves one mystery.
Arsenal is a Roblox game where you shoot each other. Depending on the game mode, you get different guns per time. Got some pizza too. Ooh, we should get pizza. I like that suggestion. The camera exploded, basically.
I hate cameras. I hate cameras.
Emma stream. He is trying to fix the camera currently. Where's...
Cameras are assholes.
Language!
Ugh! My average audience member is like as old as me, so... They're at least 6. Am I not at least 6, Emma? Because you have some explaining to do.
I'm younger than you.
But only like 8 years.
You really want to play that game? Emma do Minecraft, Spike do Roblox.
We're not playing 2 different games.
No. If you want to split them, just like look to the left or right, see whichever game you want.
I truly just
Emma is -2.
Trust me, if I could just make a game that is entertaining, I would, but I don't have the time to because I have work, which I desperately wish I could just quit my job and do what I used to and just program and make videos, but none of you support the channel anymore. I get like 2 views, so really, you've ruined my life. I hope you all realize that.
I feel like if anybody ruined your life,
it's their fault. It's their fault, all those... No, it was college, actually. I just don't watch Powder Toy, which is the only thing that gets views, so you're weird, Snow. Oh, City Skylines 2, I will make videos, but I don't think it's going to perform very well because YouTubers got such early embargoes that there's so much content.
You'll have the opportunity to be mean about it.
There's so much content out already. The last time I poked fun at another YouTuber who was far larger than me, they got really upset and then basically told me to stop. Even though their channel was like 10 times larger than mine, they're like, "You're bullying me." And I was like, "I'm just poking fun at you." I'm not naming names, but I was quite flabbergasted. YouTubers are not who you think they are. Whenever I had to deal with the one YouTuber whom I have talked to that was actually the same guy that I had expected, like he actually is as nice as they seem on YouTube, was Scott Manley. I sent that man an email. He responded super quickly, and he was incredibly nice. Incredibly nice. So Scott Manley is the G. Good on him.
If you want the honesty about him off of YouTube, he's actually nicer. I'm not kidding. You're like way meaner on here, but maybe you're just nice to no, you're nice to everybody.
Scott Manley is actually an incredibly based individual, and I respect him an incredible amount. He's a good guy. Actually, I think...
Spike, there are people with 10k subs that got City Skylines too.
I feel my channel's dead. Okay, let's be honest about this. It's dead. It's game over.
We should start doing like that video that we watched where the guy was just like blowing stuff up.
What? Blowing what up?
Do you remember like the 100 car batteries? That was great.
You want me to get myself killed?
No. I want to get us kicked out of our rental place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 16 whole viewers. Actually, I have 32 half viewers. If you really think about it. Spike is kind of a goof. Like, I'd love to change up the content style for the channel. I'd love to do different things. I just don't know if I'll kill what I have left. All right? It's complicated. It's incredibly complicated. Although there's not much left at this point. There is not much left. But I just don't know what you guys want to see. What is entertaining? What do you want from me? I am willing to kneecap myself, okay? Get me a metal rod. I will do it.
Things being exploded and videos
we
about
cannot
businesses.
blow things up in our current in our current house. It's not going to work.
You keep eating it.
We want KSP.
I also watch baking channels.
Yeah, but we can't play KSP with Emma.
What is that?
Well,
is KSP?
there is a multiplayer mod, isn't there? Emma doesn't have KSP, and I don't know if I want to give KSP money after KSP 2. I don't know if they deserve money from my wallet. Emma's game library is incredibly small. KSP 2 was good. I am sorry, man, but you must have incredibly low standards if you like KSP 2. They literally missed every promise, and they charged more than a AAA game. You cannot tell me with a straight face that KSP 2 wasn't an absolute mess.
You should do the flight simulator.
If it was $10, then I'd agree. If it was $10, I'd say, you know what? It's not coming with later updates. They fired half of their staff team. Their main engineer is gone. They fired like everyone working on the game, and they're working on a new project. They're really, your updates ain't coming. None of the stuff they promised is happening. They may do tiny things, but they're not giving you multiplayer. They're not giving you colonies. It's not happening. I'm sorry. The layoffs already came.
Oh, is that the one that you really didn't like that you made the...
I was very excited for KSP 2, but they lied about everything.
You should do flight simulator.
No, I want to come up with something original.
Choose random locations.
Making Spike angry with controversial comments is fun. It's true.
It's...
There, here, I made us bigger since it's just us talking. You know.
It's fun when you get heated. You'll, like, really fight for stuff. Even if you, like, I could be sarcastic and say something, and he does the parrot thing and turns it into, like, a lecture.
Why don't we just... You know what? So he's mean by belittling people. I'm terrible. I'm the worst. All right.
No, you just have dad vibes.
All right, I have an idea. I have an idea. If you guys like the Spike Viper discussion with chat, let's just do like let's do a podcast.
We're gonna do a podcast?
Yeah, why not? We go into Valor. We go into or I guess I can't really do a private VC with Valor right now. We go on the Valor Discord server. We have people say what topic they want to talk about, and then we pull them into the server and we just talk to the viewers.
Okay.
About whatever they want to talk about.
Okay. Do you want to change it just your screen then?
Well, no, because we can pull things up, you know, like pull it up, Jamie. I can't believe that the bear ate that much cocaine, you know? And then you pull up Cocaine Bear on your side, and I pull up a normal bear on my side. No?
Sure.
No, is this a bad idea?
Everybody has a podcast. Google LLC is an American multinational technology company focusing on artificial intelligence, online.
I just have to fix the singular podcast with Gavin. I don't really trust Gavin. This may come as a shock, but I really do not trust Gavin.
I will be our designated Googler, and then everybody.
No, we'll switch between our screens depending.
Well, this thing's not working.
I'm working on it. I can do it myself. Did you Google?
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
What is wrong with you?
Have you ever gone to like a Wikipedia page and just read the entire thing and it's like nothing to do with like what you actually
I was streaming with Gavin and some people and the stream was taken down for hate speech. Isn't that shocking? Okay, maybe not Gavin. Maybe we have to stay away from Gavin.
Did you know that Google was originally the underdog? Nobody thought that they were going to succeed. Everybody thought that like the other ones were going to succeed. And now they're the bad guys that own everything.
All right, do you want to... All right, here's what we're going to do. Or we're going to see how this goes. All right. This couldn't possibly go too horribly wrong. Let me get the inferior chat platform.
I can't hear.
Can't hear what?
How am I supposed to hear that?
Hear what?
This.
Well, you open Discord on your computer. And then we get people into the Valor Hub and
what am I trying to go to? Oh, I need it. Am I on Valor? This is how often I open.
I mean, there is a risk here. But what could possibly go wrong? All right, so I've got a plan. I need to set up a censor button though. I need to set up a thing where I can cut like the last second.
Doesn't read chat as much as it should.
OBS censor button. I know you can do it so you can like wipe the last 5 seconds. Stream delay censor hotkey. When the dump button is toggled, 7 seconds are replaced with silence.
What is the code for the Valor Discord?
Dump button. Alright, 1 second. I need a dump button.
Don't accidentally download a virus.
Doesn't this exist already if you had stream delay? Did they ever add it? I don't think they ever added it. Ah, here we go. Broadcast delay, content redaction filtering, stream upload is delayed by a customizable duration, allowing pixelization and audio blocking filter to be applied ahead of sensitive content. Oh, are you kidding me? You have to set it up on like a server. Oh, that's terrible. You've got to be kidding me. Do you hear the ice cream truck?
I've never seen an ice cream truck until we moved up here.
So many ice cream trucks.
Why are there so many ice cream trucks? What is the point? How do ice cream trucks make money?
You know what? Screw it. What could possibly go wrong? If you ruin the stream, I just want you to know that you will be banned from Valor. I will yeet you from there and the Discord server, and you will never return. You bad individual. We should have like topics, like pre-canned topics.
Yeah, if we had planned this, that would have been smart.
We don't plan things.
Yeah, we just do things. That's why we're married.
It's rough. Okay, so if you go into general VC, then what'll happen is there will be a chance that we will drag you. Stream? What about the stream? Oh, they're talking about the stream. Okay. If you go into general VC, there is a chance that we will drag you into the non-bad people area. Okay, this should be this should be this. Alright. So, please, you're gonna have to say in chat what you want to talk about. Like what topic, and then we'll drag you in if it's interesting.
I can't hear.
What do you mean you can't hear?
I can't.
You can't hear?
I can't hear.
Well, click on the thingy and make sure. that you have your microphone set to. Is that better? Oh wait, that's voice meter. Speakers, Razor Paracuda. Oh, that should be fine. I mean, you aren't in a. Wait, you're in here. Okay, one sec. I need to. Let me make sure I can hear everyone. Hello?
Oh,
Yo.
oh, nobody was talking. That's
Oh,
why.
okay, yeah, alright. You're so smart.
Genius. I don't think that the YouTube stream can hear that.
Alright.
I don't think I set that up. So.
Alright. We've got our first guest, whomst is named M. Hello, M.
How's it going?
How are things?
I say great. How are your things?
Good. Not great, actually. Not gonna lie, everything's falling apart. So hopefully you have some insight for us.
Well, if it would make
Are
you
you
feel better, do
okay?
you want to talk about it?
What?
If it would make you feel better, would you like to talk about it?
I didn't mean like mentally I'm falling apart. I meant like the channel. I was more of talking in general channel terms.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we went from relative fame to being kind of. I shudder to say the word, but irrelevant. In
Far from it, my man.
Record time.
Now, I am mastering in marketing right now. Is what I'm doing. So we need to find our target audience here.
All right.
That's our first step.
No, that's actually you're already doing better than the company I actually work for. So good. Target audience. That is
So
true.
who is your target audience? I assume it's not little kids. I'm assuming that.
No, probably not anymore.
All right, let's make a note of this. Is there like a place I can write notes down? I'll just open a notepad and work through. I'll just open a Google Doc. That's even better.
I think
Why will you have these discussions with other people, but when I try?
you see the issue is we're in an interesting point. We're going from being a YouTube channel about gaming to we're building an actual large scale community platform now. So I don't even know if gaming potentially is even the target anymore. Programming, maybe, I don't know. But the bigger thing is probably just community in general.
Well, if I may put some input, our community, or your community, I mean, is pretty strong bonded, I mean. Like, everyone knows each other. It's not small, but it's not big. It's, like, general-sized. And you did create Valor. Why are we on Discord? No, there's no private VC.
Exactly, yes, the private VC.
Right. We'll get to it eventually. You'll get to it eventually. But the community is closely bonded. That's a good thing. What we need to work on is growing it, but keeping it bonded still.
Yes. Yeah, that's the idea between the Minecraft server and building Roblox games and stuff, but the issue is when we do these hyper-focused attempts to bond the community, we lack the ability to expand the community. We kind of, there's a catch-22. The more specific something is to the community, the harder it is to get outsiders interested.
So, in this case, because we're mostly bonded amazingly already, I think we should start you should start focusing on expansion. Because, let's take it into City Skylines form. You already got your base format and industry and road layout down, but you don't have enough population yet to start raking in tax income. You need more people so you can get more tax income.
So we should start kidnapping people immediately.
I wouldn't say kidnapping.
Calm down, Emma. You're the only person I need to kidnap.
I wish I had my soundboard working, because then I'd play a nice aw sound effect with Discord.
Her face wasn't saying aw. No, I agree. I agree. That's why the idea with like raiding robot block servers was fun. We did actually get Valor members. We did actually have some movement, but the issue is honestly, even streaming in general doesn't really perform well on YouTube compared to like making powder toy videos.
And podcasts.
All right, so
Our
powder
podcast
toy
rate-
videos make money, right?
They do make cash money. Not much though.
Okay, so
Not like the olden days.
weekly powder toy videos would give you a somewhat better flow of income, and then you can branch out into more fun things that grow the population of the community, like hand in hand. Work on the finances, and then work on the community.
Well, we don't really need to make money off of YouTube anymore. I have a real job, so I'm not really concerned with that.
Oh.
It's trust me,
And
I
instead
don't
of money,
I don't make nearly enough anymore off of YouTube for it to really factor into anything. To put it into perspective, I make 1/30th of what I was making a couple of years ago.
could be worse.
That is true.
Not great, not terrible. That's my way of saying things.
You
Not
know,
great, not terrible.
the funny thing is that quote actually did mean terrible. He was just lying, and in the same way, that's kind of lying. It is terrible.
Eh. Well, we're not done yet, aren't we?
No, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit.
And still come back.
Yeah. Do you know
Alright,
what?
so-
Do you know what that quote's from?
Rocky, is it?
Yeah. I'm proud of Emma. She knew. I didn't expect
You showed
her.
it to me.
I didn't expect her to get that. That was good. I'm very proud.
He doesn't know any of the classic
She
Disney movies.
she
but I don't
had
know them.
not seen Rocky. I don't care about Disney
I
movies.
have seen
You
Rocky.
didn't remember anything from it.
I saw it when I was a little kid.
Oh, jeez. Doesn't count. She hadn't seen Die Hard either. Yeah, I know. And
I
like,
had a single mom. What did you expect she would show
it's a
me?
Christmas movie.
My mom won't watch action movies.
This is terrible. You should probably mute yourself on Discord
I don't know
because
how to.
people right click on yourself. Yeah, that right there.
Huh?
Yeah, because he can hear both of us through that, and it's probably driving him insane, but he's too respectful to complain about it. That's true. I mean, the Twitter and TikTok efforts are actually going very strong for Valor, which is nice.
You should do TikToks for you.
It's just it's managing too many things at once. I have made powder toy TikToks. They perform all right, but it does it. But the thing is, I love you, powder toy dev team. Do not take this personally. I don't really enjoy doing the powder toy anymore. I mean, I can fake enjoying Minecraft, and I can fake enjoying the powder toy, and but it's just nobody can hear you. Oh God,
What?
is that because of the split chat? Oh, it is. Okay, well, let me stay on this chat so that people can hear your side of the conversation. Oh, I love, love, love. I should just be able to copy this and paste it in, probably. Right, what's that? Okay, talk.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. I just need to, Alright, there. Okay, continue. Anyways, what I was trying to say is when you've been doing something repeatedly for literal years, I have over 2,000 videos now. I've probably made over 600 Universe Sandbox videos, over probably 900 City Skylines videos, and I'm probably at over like 200 Powder Toy videos now. There comes a point where you just get bored. And I know these are games where there is infinite creativity and you can do anything, but there's still a point where it's just like, I've already done this. Like, there are YouTubers who do the same variations on the same video 8,000 times with the same concept, and they're perfectly happy with it because they're raking in the views. I mean, with City Skylines and stuff, it's incredibly easy. I mean, there's like 20 different... This is not an attack on any specific YouTuber. There's 20 different YouTubers who just do city fix. Oh, look how terrible this traffic is. I'm going to fix it. And yes, I understand how that can be entertaining every time, but I just can't do repetitive stuff like that. It'll kill me.
All right. So I'm going to take an example from a relatively medium-sized YouTuber, because there's like 7 million subs I'm going to put it at. And I'm just going to put this in general and a picture of what their channel looks like. Maybe it's not the issue with content, but with the marketing content. Because maybe it's thumbnails, maybe it's titles, maybe it's something like that.
Yeah,
That
I
could be the
mean,
issue.
so I've tried modifying. If you scroll through my channel, I've hired artists to make thumbnails. I've made my own. I've done a ton of different styles of thumbnails. Some perform better, some perform worse. It does get a little bit challenging because people will get upset if you follow the style of another YouTuber's titles or thumbnails. They will notice, they will complain, and you will sometimes even get a YouTuber who contacts you on Discord and asks you to stop, which is funny. No, you do not own the style of a title, but do you want to have that drama with our audience? Probably not. But I'll admit that my thumbnail and title game probably has not been strong a lot of the time. But there's also the thing where a lot of YouTubers just do clickbait now. And, like, I get it. You do what it takes to survive, but I'm still
not
hesitant. I'm like, it's kind of like I said before. I have a job now. I don't have to do this for money, and I really don't want to sell out. Like,
those silly morals of yours.
I'm sorry. I just think it's like almost disrespectful to people who subscribe when you shovel them bullshit. And I know YouTube's #1 metric now is click-through rate. How long people watch literally does not matter anymore. When YouTube's #1 metric was watch time, I actually was doing incredibly well because my average view duration was insane. It was like a half hour on those City Skylines videos, which knocks a lot of people's out of the park. But YouTube stopped caring about watch time. Now it's about click-through rate, and I don't know. I don't like that. I think YouTube's broken now. Like, the TikTok style of, oh, it's okay if someone clicks and watches for 3 seconds because we at least got to shovel them an ad. Like, I don't think that builds, like, a strong, engaged community. I think it builds a bunch of people with no attention span, and you don't really do... Like, a lot of the city building and stuff I did would take literal months to build. Like, New Vooperia took literal months to build the mega dam. It took months to get to the point where the mega dam was built, and the mega dam was the payoff. When I made that video, I got millions of views on it, but it took 30 videos before that. And back then, those videos would still get views because they got good watch time. But nowadays, I have to kind of accept that I will have 30 videos with 0 views to get one video with a chance. Like, nobody has series content anymore with actual story. Everyone does one-shot videos now, which they do something ridiculous within the span of 10 minutes, but there's no build-up. It's just immediately, well, look, guys, I blew up this city. I made the tallest road. I put 1,000 people in a cube. There's no development anymore. Nothing.
Well, to fix that, I have an idea. You need to balance it. You need to dip your hand into the puddle of terribleness, but keep your mind out of it. You need to post these, I don't want to say it, but somewhat clickbait, but keep them real, no build-up plot videos, like, to bring people in. And then that probably, it should actually bring people to your series. And if your series are connected or interesting or in any way connected, there's a higher chance of them sticking and watching through that again. But with the way that the channel currently is, looking at recent posts, it's kind of jumbled in a way, with not much drawing in, but mostly keeping it built.
That's
Not
fair.
so much of gibberish words.
The only issue is that nowadays I work a full-time job, so getting multiple videos out a week alone is a challenge. I mean, I've been struggling to get one out.
I can edit the videos.
Especially with Valor. It's not even editing. It's making... Generally, unless you're putting out pure trash, it takes multiple takes to make a video. And then you're looking at probably 25 minutes times 3 to 4, so 2 hours out of a weekend where I'm supposed to be programming Valor instead, and or any of the other things, or streaming. It's a time budget thing. If I could quit my job, this would be solved incredibly quickly. But I do like eating and having a house.
Well,
Which I know it sounds like a bunch of excuses. Mr. Beast is on that grind set, but he also has enough money that he can be on a grind set, so
He doesn't sleep.
I'm sure he doesn't. I don't want to live like that. Emma would not like me if I lived like that. She thinks I work too much already. It's true, that's fair.
I was complaining about that this morning.
other than what I've said, I don't think I can provide much more input. But I do have 3 ideas that could maybe spur some interest.
You can hit me with them. We're not going to complain about ideas.
3 types of games, all with multiplayer. Now, I'm thinking more broad now. Now, like everyone in the chat is saying, they're saying space engineers. Multiplayer, spacecraft building series, decently sized game population. That's a good idea for a game. But we got to think about long-term longevity. I did not pronounce that right, but that's a pretty good option. I gotta say, Foxhole, though, one of my favorite games on Steam, is a pretty good game where open world, warfare game, factions, whatnot. Pretty cool game. And other than that, just stick with like the random raiding streams, but try to sell out just a little bit, just enough to draw people in. But keep true to your heart, man.
I know
you got
want
this.
Me to sell out. I know you
No.
want that big fat check. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna figure some things out. Some things I've been thinking about were just getting out of the gaming sphere entirely. It may. Some of my skills are, anyone can play games. Not anyone can program and build things. Which is where I think. Sometimes I think that changing my content to be less about the games and more about how they work I think could be potentially a successful endeavor, but at the same time, it's risky.
Well, in that case, do what you think you should do best. If becoming a blogger and going to Japan and disrespecting everything they got there is your best motive, then yeah.
Oh, geez, I'm not a Paul. Not yet. Not yet.
Well, when you get there, make sure you turn right, not left.
All right. Thank you for your insight. It's nice
Thank you
talking
for having
with
me
you
here.
guys. All right. I'm going to pull the next person in. Have a nice day.
You too.
Oh, he just left. Oh, God. It's my least favorite person.
Aww.
I like being mean to Snow. Look,
Look at the puppy.
Puppy is gone. A puppy from YouTube. I can't make fun of him anymore. He doesn't respond to me. So Snow is like the replacement, right?
But the puppy's so cute.
What are we talking about? I was deafened.
Sorry. Welcome to the Valor cast.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
how are you? You didn't say what you wanted to talk about.
No, I didn't. I don't have anything.
So you went into the waiting room for the podcast and had nothing you wanted to talk about.
Don't worry about it.
And this is why I make fun of you, Snow. This right
It was
here
Gavin's fault.
is
It was
the
Gavin's fault.
justification. Okay. Thank you, Snow, for your time. I appreciate it.
Gavin is bad.
Hello, Coffee. Let's hope that you've got something. We've got something, right?
Hello.
How's it going, Coffee?
Good. How are you?
Good. I see Gavin just joined the waiting room. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm putting Gavin in for security reasons. So, what would you like to talk about, Coffee? Get some Spike insight.
Well, I don't even know actually. Most of the time.
You like coffee?
No.
You guys are killing me. You're going in the waiting room and you don't know what you want to talk about. That ruins
What? We all want to chat.
Do you want to talk about geopolitics?
No, I don't want to talk about geopolitics right now.
Nobody wants to talk about geopolitics right now.
That is the last thing I'd like to talk about.
I also did have my computer FPS tank. Legitimately go down to like a slideshow.
Well, would you like us to pop you back in the waiting room so that
Yeah.
you can think of something? All right. Gav, I swear to God, if you say anything at all that is not YouTube appropriate, I will never feature you in anything ever again. Do you understand?
Okay, but you get some pretty good content from cyberbullying me. Just gonna say.
You deserve it, though. It's not like Snow. Snow doesn't actually deserve it. I'm just mean to Snow for no reason. You actually deserve it. Okay, Gav. What do you want to talk about?
I did say I wanted to talk about religion and politics.
All right, Gav. What specifically?
What about the Middle East? What's going on in there right now?
Quite unfortunate.
I know exactly what we should
yeah.
talk about. Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't.
No.
No, why does nobody believe in ghosts anymore?
I think a lot of people just say
'Cause
they
they're not
do
real?
because it's trendy, but they don't actually believe in ghosts.
No, I truly believe in ghosts.
You really believe in
I
ghosts?
really believe in ghosts.
That was a really good topic slide there.
Yeah. So like,
Mhm.
why don't you believe in ghosts?
I don't believe in ghosts because there's no reason they would exist.
Yeah.
I don't know,
but,
just
like,
Occam's razor.
It's kind of like
but
the
imagine trying to
IRS.
explain-
There's
You don't
no-
believe in the IRS?
I don't believe they should exist. But unfortunately, there's actually evidence that the IRS does exist, so I have to accept it. I have not seen evidence that ghosts exist.
Well, then why do certain people like say that they've seen ghosts?
Because they want attention.
People say a lot of things.
I've seen a ghost.
Okay, when?
My grandparents' house is haunted.
Yeah, by who?
I don't know, but we
What did the
The
ghost look
IRS.
No, you can just see them
like? Are
walking
you
down the
sure
hallway.
it wasn't an IRS agent?
It was probably an IRS agent. So, like, my grandparents, you know what I'm talking about. There's a hallway. So, I used to sleep with my door open every night. And something I noticed is that there would be, you know how you know everybody in your family's footsteps?
No.
You don't know everybody.
What?
You paid attention to the footsteps of each of your
Everybody
family
has
members?
different footsteps. Like,
But
the
you
way that they
actually
walk.
spent time analyzing this.
No, I could just be like, oh, my grandfather is walking down the
This
hall.
is the
my
most
mom is walking down the hall."
anxiety thing I've ever heard before.
I knew
You
exactly who was coming into my
memorized
room.
people's footsteps.
I know your footsteps.
I think you married a psychopath.
Describe my footsteps. Now I'm very interested.
Okay, so everybody has like different gaits, right? You know, like how you walk. Yours is very like normal. It's just
Okay, but what is
But-
unusual?
okay. My grandfather puts more of his weight on his left leg, and so you can hear him walking. My mom
So it's
has
like thump, thump, thump,
no,
thump.
but my mom has like a bad
What do you mean
ankle.
no? What do you mean by it then?
You can just tell.
You definitely married a psychopath.
So you're like fingerprinting people. You're
It wasn't to like. No, I just could
footstep
like tell.
profiling.
I could just tell when somebody was walking down the hall. I'd be like, "Oh, that's my grandfather. Oh, that's my grandma." And okay, but in the middle of the night, I woke up one night and there was somebody walking up and down the hallway, and it was completely silent. And it's an old house. It was built in like the 60s, so you could hear when people were walking down in the hall. Even my little brother, when he was like itty, you could not hear anything. Silent. So I'm like staring, and it's walking, pacing back and forth, and then
So you
then
could you could hear it moving.
No.
Like
you could just see it, and there was
you
no
could
sound.
see.
No.
So
I
wait,
no.
wait, rewind. I have a question before you continue. Why would you go on a 5-minute tangent about the sound of different footsteps being different for this ghost story if the ghost didn't actually have any sound for their footsteps?
Because I'm telling you that there's like a different, like I could tell the.
But
different
you
footsteps.
could have just said that there was no sound and there should have been sound rather than talking about how you can profile people's
know.
footstep sounds.
Okay.
Because that was like a real big aside you took
So
there.
my decision was that it was something creepy was in the house. There was a person there who was going to murder me. So I
I know.
obviously just went back to sleep.
Okay.
And then I woke up the next morning and I was talking to my grandma and I said, "Did like somebody was walking up and down the hall all night? What was that?" And she was like, "Oh, you saw that too?" And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "That's been happening for years."
What is?
No, like you can literally, and it just walks up and down the hallway in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep.
Or
Or
there are cars going down the road
and it
the
looks
light,
exactly like a person.
The light of the headlight gets reflected through the window onto dust in the air when the lights are off, and it moves down when the car goes down the street. So every time another car goes down the street, it looks like it's moving back and forth.
In the exact figure of a person.
It could just be by chance.
For multiple nights. For years.
Do cars magically stop going down your road?
But the dust perfectly shapes.
No. The light reflects off to the dust in the same place, regardless of where the dust is.
Here's my second reason for this belief. Do you remember your imaginary friends growing up?
Nope. I did not have
You didn't have imaginary friends?
Did
I
not.
think you just married a schizophrenic person.
Yeah, I'm starting to question more every day.
No, all of this happened when I was younger. Once we moved, I haven't had any issues.
That's relatively recent.
Well, I lived
You had
there
imaginary friends a couple of years ago?
up until I was
Please
like
say no.
10.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say if you were like 15, 16.
I thought that they were actual people, though.
Well, that's how
I didn't
imaginary
think
friends
that
work.
they were.
It's really odd though. Imaginary friends freak me out.
Our kids are probably gonna have imaginary.
It
friends,
doesn't make
usually.
sense to me.
You really never had an. You also have a bad memory. You might have had one, and you just forgot.
No.
They just disappeared.
No, I'd play Legos and like pretend that characters were people, but I knew like they weren't real.
I don't know. I thought that my mom had. So my mom was a teacher, right?
Uh-oh.
And I thought that she had a student who would sit with me in this alcove and like play with me for years. And I brought it up to my mom and she was like, "No, you just be alone up there. You just talk to yourself."
Incredible.
Yeah, no, I really remember this guy. Very vivid memories of what he looked like and stuff.
All right then, Gav, you've got probably a few good clips there out of that conversation. So what else should we talk about?
What about what do you think about City Skylines 2?
So I've been keeping track of City Skylines 2, obviously. I've already complained earlier about how early they gave some YouTubers access. I like early access, I do. I think it's good to give people a view of the game. I think that they went a little overboard though. There's so much content out already that it's already saturated. And unfortunately, from what I've seen, I know Biffa has a 4090. And the performance still looks awful. And so as a fellow 4090 haver, I'm kind of scared if the best graphics card on the market has trouble, and he plays at 1440p, my main monitor is 4K.
Oh, jeez.
So City Skylines 2 may actually be unplayable for me. At least on high
with
settings.
a 4090.
With a 4090, which is a $2,000 card. So I think that is actually
kind of not good.
It's unreasonable, and
I mean, it might be better if you're playing on the lower settings. I don't know what settings he was on.
Now, the second thing that I'm concerned about is they announced that they're not using the Steam Workshop for mods.
Oh.
Which they're using this Paradox mod loader thing. Now, I've never experienced the Paradox mod loader, really, so I don't know if it's terrible or not. But I do get worried when people change things last second. So we'll see. It gives me worry. Especially that they waited so long to announce that. That should have been something that they were upfront about. Because modders need time to know these things. That, you can argue, oh, it'll be just as easy, it'll be just as good. But still, why wouldn't you tell us until a week before the game releases? Why wouldn't you change the requirements on the performance section until a week before when everyone's already pre-ordered?
They changed the performance?
Yes, they changed the requirements a week before release. And they said, they actually said in a statement, this isn't meeting the expectations we had for benchmarks, but it's like, okay, well, you should have said that months ago.
Now they recommend a 3080. Great.
Yes, and a 3080 is chonky. I cannot see the graphical requirements for Cities Skylines 2 are higher than the graphical requirements for Cyberpunk 2077.
That's kind of insane.
A game with full path tracing now.
Okay, well, the path tracing just performs badly on everything.
No. In path tracing on...
You get like 15 whole FPS on the 4090.
No! With path tracing at 4K on Cyberpunk 2077, I am getting 60 FPS in most scenes, which means
full path tracing.
Yes.
What?
It's insane. They optimized the hell out of it, and honestly, It looks so good too. It looks so good. And so I'm saying,
Are you sure you're not
No,
confusing ray tracing and path tracing?
I can literally turn it on right now and show you the performance with path tracing enabled. It performs from 40 to 60 FPS pretty damn consistently on a 4090.
Okay, but you do have a 4090.
Yes, but what I'm hearing is that at 1440p, Cities Skylines 2 is running at 30 FPS on a 4090 without any ray tracing. And I'm sorry, but it does not look the graphical quality of Cyberpunk 2077. I'm sorry, it's just...
I mean, yeah, that's true.
This is the comparison I'm drawing because, like, Cyberpunk is using the latest graphics technologies. Things that, like, are experimental right now. It would make sense for it to be struggling. Cities Skylines 2 is using, like, the Unity, like, standard render pipeline in, like, a few effects.
I mean, I'm thinking it would be more CPU intensive. Cause
no, it's not bottlenecking on the CPU. Benchmarks have come out. It's the GPU.
Yeah.
Which,
I haven't really looked at it.
Which makes me think that someone messed up really badly with ensuring that GPU instancing and stuff is working properly. I have a feeling that every building, even that are the same, probably are using VRAM, whereas they should be instanced and using the same location. But these are things that we shouldn't even have to discuss. A game this close to release should be optimized to the point where the best hardware on Earth can run it at 60 FPS.
Yeah, I think Paradox should just hire you for optimization.
Yeah, I don't want to work there. With their, I wouldn't be able to agree with how they sell DLC. I think that it's very scummy.
Yeah.
I
spent like $150 on DLCs on my Xbox that I don't use anymore.
I'm gonna get industry blacklisted from every company by calling out their... It's funny, I was scrolling through a job board and I saw a job for Discord for like 250,000 salary, great benefits for all the things I do, and I was like, well, I am uniquely qualified, but they wouldn't like me.
You know a lot about chat platforms.
I know a lot about chat platforms. And a lot about Discord. I probably know their policy better than a lot of their employees, for worse. The nice thing, though, is I think that Valor and some of the things we've said publicly may actually be pushing Discord to do things. A lot of their recent announcements and updates have reflected exactly things that we have called them out for, especially on Twitter. So I'm not, like... self-centered enough to think that they're stalking Valor, but at the same time they did stalk my account, so maybe. Fun fact, I was the only person in like 2020 to be unbanned by Discord. Like, they put out their statistics, and the first time they banned my account, they unbanned me after we raised hell. And they put out their statistics, and only one person during that year was unbanned. And they said, like, we have an almost perfect history. We only had one mistake. And, like, I was reinstated after what was supposed to be a permanent ban. So, yeah, that was me. I'm famous. Actually crazy. Yeah, and then they went ahead and a couple of months later re-banned the entire community. So I guess that fixed their statistics. They made no mistakes now because, yeah.
Discord never makes mistakes.
Discord doesn't make mistakes. You're the mistake, of course. Oh, okay, Gav, I'm going to kick you out. This has been fun, but Shoob is in the waiting room, which is just like a really interesting individual to have in their waiting room right now. He generally doesn't even talk, so I'm going to see if we get him talking.
All right, kick me out. I'm boring.
All right. Shoob, you're in the podcast waiting room.
Hello.
How is it going? You probably have the most interesting takes on any subject out of everyone here. We're all stupid Americans, mostly.
I would like to first begin by advocating for the dissolution of Russia. It is clear that they should be game-ended.
I agree.
second statement. Which US state is the best? Hello?
What?
Which U.S. state is
We-
the best?
Yes.
Texas.
Yeah, I knew she'd say Texas. I think Texas...
They indoctrinate us from kindergarten. Texas is the best state.
So, Texas has a lot of great things. The economy is extremely strong. The people really do believe in individual freedoms more than any other state. There's this super strong state identity, and the flag kicks the ass out of any Northeast state.
Are you ready?
Northeast state flags just suck. The only issues with Texas
Hold on,
are...
before you do that. I pledge allegiance to Texas, one state, under God. Oh no, I forgot
You
it!
forgot.
I did this for every morning my entire childhood.
Yeah, so something...
Why do you do this?
What?
Why do you pledge allegiance?
You
to a
pledge allegiance to Texas and the United States.
Yeah, it's kind of... Texas is interesting. But that's the issue with Texas. Texas is so individualistic that it comes to the point where they, like, stop caring about the rest of the country. Like, a lot of people in Texas are of the opinion that, yeah, just saw us off, we'll be fine. But it's like, we really wouldn't be fine.
Oh, don't say that down here.
I'm sorry, but, like, we still need the rest of the country. I mean, technically, yes, we run a surplus.
You know what? We would be in the top 10 economies.
Not without the trade with the rest of the United States.
Well, if we left on good
Well,
terms.
Brexit. I think the thing is that they also said the same thing about Brexit, and it ended up being a disaster.
All right,
So-
Brexit
And doesn't even compare.
Brexit carried out perfectly. The United Kingdom is stronger than ever. The Tories did perfectly. I will not hear anything otherwise. They carried out the plan just as the electorate had asked. No more EU $400 million a month or whatever. Instead, now it's going to the NHS, which definitely isn't falling apart.
So true. I agree.
UK strong.
What is the largest empire in history?
I'd like
Rome.
to say the Roman Empire, but the fact that you
So
asked
true.
that means that you're about to correct us.
What would you not expect it to be? It was England.
The mind.
Well,
I am.
I mean,
I am.
England.
I'm a
kind
proud
of.
Mongol.
Okay.
We are a horde.
The Mongol. Okay, if you're gonna claim England was the greatest empire, the largest empire.
No, the British Empire
Technically-
was the largest empire by
Okay.
population and landmass.
Technically, yes, but I would argue that wait, let me finish this.
Okay.
It depends on your definition of empire. Because while the UK had massive colonies like India, I don't think I would really have called India British still. They still had a distinct identity in where they were functioning under Britain.
Do you
but
think
the
that the
Romans,
Romans just like crushed
they
everything?
assimilated people like crazy. The Romans
Rome.
basically walked in and went, "You're Roman now, or we'll kill you." Like, they were definitely worse than the British in that respect. The British still let people like somewhat identify with their home country.
The Romans are the reason I exist.
The Romans are the reason we all exist, probably.
For
Things
real.
things
Oh, is
would
that
be
wrong?
very
Is it
different.
another one?
Uh-oh.
Well,
What is it?
Largest
what?
empires by land area. Well, land area, this again is a...
British Empire.
Yeah, and then the Mongols are number 2. Yeah, so the Russian Empire is fair, because the Russians kind of always had the Russian identity. The Mongols as well. I think that the way that the British did empires was...
26%.
I know, but it's way easier to take over land if you don't, like, forcibly assimilate them. It's way easier to say you're under the crown.
But if you are getting taxes from the entire, like, and I'm not talking about colonization
Okay,
ethicalness.
did you
but
know
you're
that the
getting
United
taxes.
States taxes States citizens abroad, even if they're a citizen of another country. So by that logic, the United States owns the world.
All country do that.
So
No,
So-
all countries do not dual tax citizens
There
like
are
that.
8 billion Americans in the world. 8 billion. We are all Americans.
We're all American.
I'm just saying, things like that are like, you can look it up. Most countries do not do what the United States does with that. It's very odd that the
only-
IRS
I know
functions
Israel does it.
globally.
This is the reason why I will never consider getting US citizenship.
It's okay. You'll make so much with a U.S. job, you won't have to worry about anything ever again. Just work at LinkedIn, make $300,000 a year for sending 2 emails a day. Easy.
So
Go to the
true.
people you message.
All right. Anything else, Shub, you want to talk about before I kick you out of here?
What is your opinion on current events in the Middle East?
All right.
I am getting you banned from YouTube forever.
I'll say this in the most gentle way I can. I think that the first thing is that, as always, the media is causing far more issues than probably anything else in this situation. Purposefully reporting false information, stoking the flames of division, and causing things to escalate. I mean, at this point, the media is reporting things that are causing entire countries to change their foreign policy. Like, this is getting ridiculous, thanks CNN. At the same time, I think that 98% of the people on the internet that discuss what's going on with Palestine and Israel right now have no clue. They've always cut history off at a specific point. They're like, oh, look at these 2 maps. And the 2 maps are always like chosen at specific years to make it look like whatever their goal is what happened. When in reality, it's just a cluster. And I think that the only way that we can fairly discuss this is by pointing at the UK and blaming them. I think that
True.
it's a lot easier to understand the Middle East if you blame the English. I mean, they put beans on toast. How did we
That's
think
so
that we could
gross.
trust them with anything?
What with whole events in the Middle East, they brought out how many people are completely heartless and bloodthirsty, even if they live like 5,000 kilometers away and have no relation with the area.
Yeah.
I
So
think it does show a big issue with the world today. People have a hard time looking at a person as a person instead of just
people
an enemy or like a...
people treat countries across the world like a football team. They're like
Yeah.
cheering, and it's like, I'm sorry. Even if I personally think that one side is a little more justified to the other, I am not going to cheer when thousands of people die. I don't even cheer on when, like, look, I will cheer on when Ukraine pushes a border forward against Russia, but I'll never cheer on when I see the news that 1,000 Russians died, because they're still people. Like, I want them to lose, but I want them to retreat, not die. There's a difference there. People dying is just always depressing, because in every conflict, there are people who are fighting who don't really want to be fighting. They're being forced. They were indoctrinated from their birth to support their country. It's just depressing.
War is impossible without innocent people dying. And I don't think a lot of people can comprehend that.
War never changes.
That's true. Thank you for the
Except
insight.
when it
For you.
does change.
That's Caleb.
Okay, well, my last thing I have to say is that I urge everyone to play the Yakuza games. They are peak video games. That's all. Good night.
Thank you, Shub. Thank you.
Appreciate the input. Hi, I'm joining.
Oh, you're talking now?
I'm invading. Yeah, I'm talking now. I'm done with what I was doing.
Okay. All right.
Very important stuff.
Caleb, since you have decided that you are our
Oh.
next guest, I think that's
Oh,
think
Well,
that...
I'm cutting the line. No, I'll just interview. I'll help with the interview. It's okay.
All right. Let's see.
I'll give witty comic relief for all the
They've been trying
Israel
to
Palestine question.
All right. Let's see. Hello. I can't actually see your full name because it's blocked by the Discord stream safety.
_U_U.
All right. Well, welcome to the podcast. Honestly, our viewership on this has been better than most streams. So,
20 people watching.
hello?
A lot of people.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about?
You gotta make sure your mic works before hopping.
All right,
Okay.
we're going to grab Finger Night. Hello!
Unlucky.
Expect this. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Why are you a proud parent of anti-orphan supporters?
Okay. Okay. Because they're not orphans, and I'm very proud of them.
Oh, excellent.
You're proud of them for not being orphans?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think it's a choice to be an orphan? Just curious.
Yeah, it's very much a lifestyle.
Okay. So what would you like to discuss today?
So, Project Bricks, what is your vision for that?
So, honestly, I wear glasses. My vision is very poor. But if we're going to consider what my end goal is for Project Bricks, I intend to build a game where long term, so many fighting games are like round based, and it's like 20 minutes long, you fight, it restarts. That kind of annoys me. Some of my favorite games to play, especially with my cousin, were Company of Heroes and Company of Heroes 2, just because the first 20 minutes of the game is spent like building up defenses, and then like there's this kind of terror. There's this terror you feel because the fog of war, you can't see what the enemy is doing. You don't know how they're preparing. And then all of a sudden, the German tanks just roll over into your defenses and things are exploding and you're freaking out. You have to immediately move your material over and your men. And you are just absolutely horrified. And it's just, then you're building bunkers and you're just trying to push back inch by inch. And this is a very hard thing to achieve in a video game, you know, especially when it comes to like first person, like a long-term battle where you're actually building defenses and armaments, and every piece you play is important. And like Call of Duty, everything's very individualistic. Oh, you don't really care if your teammate gets killed. You care about your kill-death ratio. And in a game like Armored Patrol, it's so fast. I mean, you can get to a point in 2 minutes and your tank is blown up after like a couple of seconds, a couple of hits. You don't really feel that kind of crescendo. The battle doesn't build up. You don't feel people pushing back to your main base. Like, there's a moment in Company of Heroes 2 where your lines are broken and the enemy is advancing and you just keep throwing tanks out and you keep building defenses, and then you realize, you know, this is it. They're going to beat me. But you know, even though you're going to lose, you're going to put up the biggest fight possible. So you put 20 bunkers around your headquarters. You put mortars in place. You make it so painful for the enemy to advance that it drags out for another like half hour to an hour. And sometimes there's this beautiful thing where your enemy is so close to beating you that they send everything they have, and then their offensive force actually collapses and you have a chance to push. And like those moments where like everything flips around in a millisecond, like that's what I want to build. I want to build a Roblox game which has long-term battles which play out over the course of probably an hour, and where the balance of power depends on strategy and can flip at a moment's notice.
That is cool. That sounds cool.
Too bad I
Are gonna be
suck.
cool.
Don't be mean to yourself. That's my job.
All right.
I'd like in.
You like what?
I'd like in on it.
Oh, okay. So anything else you want to talk about?
Actually, that is all. I have to go right now.
Wow, that was short. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right, let's see if Snow has anything to say now. Snow, you've been given time to think about some topics.
It's snow time.
Is that your puppy?
Why is he like this?
Well, okay. Are you ready for my topic?
Okay, Snow. All right.
Okay. My topic is snails.
Escargot.
They're scary.
Snails?
So, snails.
Whoa, wait. Pause.
What about snails?
No. Not him, you. Did you just say snails are scary?
Okay, no. There's a lot of things that snails do that are horrifying. Like, did you know that most snails that are born like not like okay to live? They're called like little, I can't remember what they're called, but they're born like mini and they just die. Like they grow and their shell doesn't grow and then they just.
So you're terrified of them?
No, that's not the worst
they
thing.
Die.
You know, like you know cone snails and stuff.
You
There's
just-
a ton of them that can like kill you.
You just basically said
then-
that they're scary because they suffer from birth defects.
No. There's more. There's like the ones that stab you and can kill you. Like cone snails, they're venomous.
I've never interacted
And
with a
then
snail that could kill me.
It's because we don't live in Australia. But
Thank God.
But have you seen how some species of snails reproduce? They stab through the shell of the other snail.
Big Mr. Pro, if you're interested in contributing to Valor, shoot a... Well, I didn't respond for a while. I have to respond to... Give me a sec. Email contribute@valor.gg, and then we will consider bringing you onto the team. Do.
Snails, huh?
But snails are horrifying. And that's
If you
not
had
even,
$1 billion, but you had to be chased by a snail for all of eternity and you could live forever.
$1 billion? The original's like 10 million. I'll do anything for $1
You just
billion.
live in a
You're
salt
immortal,
circle.
but you're being chased by a snail forever. And if he catches you, he kills you. What do you do?
Well, I want to die at a normal time. All I gotta do is like 80 years. No, I have to live to 101. I already told you about this. But one of my relatives lived to be 100, and so I have to beat the record. The family record.
Probably
You gotta go,
will.
like,
It'll
one
probably be like 140 by the time we get that.
Yeah, I know. Discord, ew. The issue is we don't have private voice chats working on Valor yet, so temporarily we have to use Discord for private.
Cringe Discord users.
I'm working on developing as fast as I can, but you know how it is.
Developing intensifies.
It really does, though.
Alright, snails. Alright, what's the snail?
So,
So.
This is. Some people eat snails.
Escargot. Yeah.
So some people eat snails in countries such as France, Italy, Spain, Greece.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I
think we should do a petition for Spike to eat a snail.
Nah.
They taste like mushrooms.
I don't feel like eating a snail.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue.
I'm not even really a fan of clams.
I should make you eat a snail.
Anything that has like the consistency of boogers, I'm not really a fan of.
They literally just taste like mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't really want to eat a snail.
Literally just eat it and pretend you're eating a mushroom and you'll just...
The texture is definitely not the same as a mushroom.
It tastes just like a mushroom.
But the texture is definitely not the same.
No, it tastes like a mushroom.
What slimy mushrooms are you eating?
I don't know, once they're in oil. They're not like slimy.
put a mushroom in oil and put a snail in oil, then try them and see the difference. Genius.
I'm just gonna pass on eating a snail. I don't think there's a reason
I gotta
to.
take him to a nice restaurant, find someone that carries that, and then I'll order it, and I'll sneak it in, and I'll tell you that it's mushrooms.
No. That breaks the trust
Would
of
you
our
eat
relationship.
alligator?
It breaks the EULA.
I have eaten alligator.
Alligator is so good.
It was alright.
It tastes like chicken, but fishy.
French people eat a lot of things, CD Volt.
Yeah, French people are French. Gavin's making a good old presentation about snails.
Oh, good.
Okay. Let me find some information about snails. I've been studying this entire time since you let me up last.
I'll give Gab some time to work on this presentation.
People.
You should bring me and Gavin in at the same time, and we'll present it together.
Okay.
Chat, Gav.
Bring me and
Sorry,
Gavin
you're not
in at the
spoiling
same
nothing.
time.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys some
Bring me and Gavin
time. I'm gonna give you guys some time to work on that, and I'm gonna pull someone else in here. Thank you for your contributions.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Good
to.
Tree
Snails.
man.
I can't believe you're afraid of snails.
Tree man.
Snails really aren't that bad.
I like to talk about snails. They're beautiful. They're
Talk
beautiful.
about trees instead.
In fact, snails love trees. You know, they're beautiful, slimy bodies. They're beautiful shells. They're
Moist.
beautiful. So many different types of snail.
Rule 34 question?
Sir, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned that your intense enthusiasm for snails may go
You know,
beyond.
in fact, snails and leaves go 1-to-1 together. Snails. Why don't you want snails in your backyard? In fact, snails should be everywhere. Snail.
Do you have anything
Snail.
non-snail you want to talk about?
No, this is a
In
very
fact,
constructive conversation. I don't know
I
what
like
you're talking
trees, you know? Trees are beautiful, you know? Snails live on trees, you know?
about. How long did it take you to come up with that?
Yeah. And you know, trees...
You sound
All right, next.
like a certain president.
Next contributor.
Talk a speech.
All right, who's this?
Chicken nugget.
Yeah, their picture is a chicken nugget.
Oh,
On
is that a
on-
McDonald's nugget? Oh, it looks like a McNugget. Yeah, it's a McNugget. That's like one of the better ones.
We should get McNuggets.
No,
I want chicken McNuggets.
you bought
DoorDash
those chicken nuggets. They're in the freezer. You want to make some?
Yeah. They're almost gone. There's not
Hello,
enough room.
Nugget Man.
Nugget man, hit me by the hand.
Geez, we're out of people to pull in now.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
just
name an
thriving.
animal. I'll give you a fact.
We are out of people. Oh, you can interview me now then.
All right,
Oh, Thrive. Oh.
all right.
You can interview me. What's up?
Kleb, how's it going? What do you want to talk about?
Good. I do not know.
Why would you say interview me if you don't have a topic? You are just
I have
as
a
bad as
topic.
Snow.
Okay.
I have a
Great
very
white
interesting
sharks.
topic.
If
in
it's
fact.
snails, I'm kicking you out.
Great white sharks.
No.
are
It's
not
got.
the
Great white
most.
Nobody wants to see us talk to each other. They want to see us bring people on to the podcast.
What do you think podcasts normally are?
Guests. Podcasts have guests.
Not always.
That's the point.
Not always. Don't hit your hand.
There's two options. I hit the desk, or I hit the chair.
Uh-oh. Emma, blink twice if you're...
I like how
No.
you do that, and I didn't flinch or
I know.
blink.
Emma,
I
blink twice
blinked.
if you need help.
Oh, you want to see something funny? If
No,
I make this
no.
noise, Emma will blink every time.
Oh, I gotta pull up the
Oh,
stream.
come on. Oh, come on.
Hold on, I gotta bring up the stream first.
She will blink
Stop!
every time I make that noise.
What noise?
It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. Like, if I make like a popping noise with my mouth, she will blink.
Oh, is it like you pop your jaw?
But like she has zero eye control. Like you do anything in front of her face, she will blink. Like I can keep my eyes from closing, but she cannot.
You know what? Once you've had a beer bottle thrown at your head, you kind of get that reflex.
Whoa! You have to clarify. That was not me.
It was not
You
him.
have to clarify.
It was...
That, please. You are going to get me in a lot of trouble.
He has
saying
never
things
thrown
like that without
anything at
context.
me.
She has thrown things at me.
Not a beer bottle.
Okay, we have Nico from One Shot. Hello?
Andrew Tate is top G. Oh boy.
Nothing.
Interesting.
Another individual who was not speaking.
Active developer.
Oh!
What is that?
Oh! Wait, they said something. They turned on their mic.
Oh.
Hello?
Wait, Kobe, you need to get the active developer badge for Discord.
No! The less I have on Discord, the better.
Imagine, though.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Nico, what are you developing that got you the active developer badge? If you have a mic. You might want to develop audio software.
Why is your logo different than I remember? I just went to something a little bit more classic. I've had a lot of different logos. I have an even newer logo on Valor now, which I think looks pretty cool.
Whoa,
What's your
incredible.
opinion on pineapple on pizza?
Are you asking me?
Everyone?
Oh, pineapple?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it.
I think it's weird because it's sweet.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But sweet
Kobe
things.
married you because you always have the wrong opinion, so he can win every argument.
How do you say the moving pictures?
Movie?
Moving pictures. I have a southern accent, and you live in the south. Get used to it.
Moving pictures? What?
You know it's 3 letters and
It's a
people
song.
argue.
It's a good song.
I don't understand what you're saying.
It's a good song though.
GIF.
Or actually, is it an album?
Oh, GIFs?
GIFs.
GIFs.
No.
GIFs.
No.
That's how did he said it was.
No, you don't actually think it's GIFs,
I do
you?
actually. We've been having this argument since we started dating. It's like the peanut butter.
No, it's not.
So if you created Valor and then
Moving
everybody
pictures.
started
I like how
calling
that-
it Vooler
you
or
described
something,
it
would you
as
not
moving
correct them?
First off, there is an individual, a New Zealander, who, when I was talking about the investment potential into Valor, he would refer to Valor as valour. That's every time, and I did not correct him. I thought it was funny. I thought it was entertaining. So no.
But does that mean that the name is now?
However, when it comes to language, majority rules do apply. The dictionary redefines words and their pronunciation depending on how the world says it, not how it was originally said. Otherwise, we'd still be speaking Shakespearean, which, as you know,
can't understand.
Exactly. So, by trial of society, the word GIF is GIF, because that's how normal people say it. The majority of developers say it. You are wrong.
GIF.
What's some other controversial things that aren't actually, they won't get you canceled?
Should women have rights?
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, what?
I don't want a job. Women shouldn't have rights. Women shouldn't be able to work. I don't want to fight a war. I'll admit it.
We just went to 3 viewers on the stream.
I see 18, 20.
No, no.
Oh.
Instantly, everyone leaves.
Okay, let's play a game now. I think
I think if women didn't work, then I wouldn't be the house husband.
We're going
I would need to get a better job.
We're gonna go ahead and play a Roblox game to end this off. So go to roblox.com. All right, I'll see you guys in Valor voice chat now. Oh god, this voice chat sounds so much better. Oh, this is so much better. Oh man.
Oh, I have to do.
What did you do?
I don't know.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But I can't hear anything.
What do you mean you can't hear anything?
If you're in this voice chat, I can't hear it.
Oh yeah, you have to go on Valor. You're saying?
Yeah.
I think you can manage. You know the URL to get to Valor?
No.
That's depressing.
I do actually know it. Hey, I might come back up in a minute. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Really? You're abandoning me? The dog's gonna get upset.
I will pass out if I don't eat.
Oh.
Do you want something?
I want to die.
I can help with that too if you want something
Alright.
to eat that will help with that.
Alright, I'll just switch over to my... Spike, update your driver's live stream. Alright. Let's go into Roblox. Really? Nobody gonna speak in the Valor voice chat? You're all just gonna be silent, you losers? Can't believe this.
We are working on snails. We will commit.
I think that presentation's gonna be in the next podcast.
I was speaking with the wrong microphone setting.
I am?
No, I was.
Oh. Alright, let's see. Which game are we going to play? Ooh. So many games with so few possibilities.
We could do realistic tank simulator.
Steel Titans, Battle
Oh.
Sales, Red versus Blue Plane Wars. These all just look very generic. London Transport Game. I wish you guys all had 7 Days to Die. Then we could play some real gameplay. That game I actually still find fun. Rolling Thunder. Kick Door Simulator. Yeet a Friend.
No.
Blade Ball. I don't know, guys. What do you want to play?
We could do realistic tank battle.
We could
Tank
play the
simulator.
Conquerors, although I'd have to teach Emma. Greetings, Smood. Become a top G to flex on your friends. Adopt Me. Children's Art Museum. Please donate. These games should just be banned. They shouldn't exist.
Did we try realistic tank simulator too?
I'm not feeling realistic tank simulator right now.
Armored patrol?
Closer. Let's see.
Airship is something like airship. Battle? Or whatever it's called? Airship Wars?
Raking Point, Saber Showdown, World Zero, survive the disasters, build a boat for treasure.
Yeah.
This game is so oversaturated with just absolute doo-doo that it really is hard to find any. I can hear you. Hi.
We might do airship assault.
Did I?
I just want to do new things sometimes.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should finally play SCP site roleplay.
No.
I don't.
No.
This. I'm looking at chat. I have not tried the Fan Elements mod. No, not yet. Why is this so awful?
I don't know.
Going back.
All of this is so disappointing.
Just play Project Bricks. It's just the ultimate.
I know, but Project Bricks has some issues. I have to work more on it.
I don't think we've done airship assault with viewers, in my opinion.
We've done
What
it
I
like
remember.
20 times.
No, like that was Zeppelin Wars.
Oh, I don't like Airship Assault as much as Zeppelin Wars.
Oh.
I think Zeppelin Wars is better. I like the ships falling apart. Let's see. I mean, there's attrition.
Wait, we could play Empire Clash.
What is Empire Clash?
I'll send it. I'll send the link now.
Build a raft or die.
Check Valour chat.
What is this? Your empire is at war. 4 rival factions are competing for control of your home continent.
Wait, is there private servers?
No.
Oh.
All the servers have 1 people in it?
What?
Confused. I don't get it. How does this work? There's no way it's actually single player. Oh, join friends. Server browser. Alright guys, join Smith.
Okay.
It's always a good game when there's a Napoleon quote. An affiliate? They have affiliates? What is this?
Roblox, it's still trying for a available server. For me. Just create a new one. Roblox.
Very
Is that dumb?
Society of fellow comrades. Faction of formerly savage Vikings trying to rejoin society. Tax rate 90%. Jesus. Join not recommended? What?
You have like different roles in the game, I'm pretty sure, if this is what I remember.
Well, why would it not be recommended? Oh, they don't own their homeland. They're being absolutely wrecked.
We should join it and then just like take back the entire world.
Yeah, come on. We gotta do the core blocks. We gotta take back core blocks.
Yes.
Oh, it's full.
Oh, I guess it requires things to be balanced. Yo, look at me! Now farm some wheat using your sickle.
Okay, I should probably join the red one.
What? I have no money or items or experience. I am pathetic.
I'm just gonna be like the owner of the red team.
Oh my god. There's a king. Follow this path to a wheat farm. I don't see a
God
path.
menu. Why is there a God menu? Excuse me.
I don't see a path. Nothing is highlighted. Where am I supposed to go? Also, this is really laggy.
Your graphics settings down. Like genuinely, this game runs really bad.
It's so dark. Where are the wheat farms?
I'm gonna see how my computer runs.
Oh, I don't have enough coins to purchase.
I'm very confused.
Okay, graphics.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It says follow this path.
I'm gonna go to the...
But I don't know what that means. I'm beating up this dude. Come over here, loser.
Can we get like a map? Oh, by the way, there's a map if you press M.
Oh, this is a friendly player. Never mind.
If you press M, there's a map.
Oh, here's the farmstead. Oh, I actually went in the right direction. Incredible.
Oh, damn, you're miles away. I'm gonna...
But the menu thing at the top hasn't gone away. It doesn't recognize that I've went to a wheat farm. I'll just leave the tutorial. Who needs a tutorial? I'm a professional.
I'm actually gonna...
Look at me.
Oh, I'm at war with Spike. Hang on.
Damn.
I'm gonna, like, actually... ally.
That's so rude.
Quest peace.
Who is on the red team?
Make peace.
That's me. Are you the king?
I am the king, yes.
I can't believe this.
We should probably make peace with the blue one. The blue
Yeah, I'm
planet.
trying.
Okay.
But, like, every time I try to, it literally just denies instantly.
Probably because there's required to be at least, like, one war or something.
Just declare war on everyone else. So the greens, I'll declare war on the greens.
Well.
There we go, I make peace again.
Why are you killing me?
There
Oh
we go.
god, we're at war. Oh, no, we're not at war.
I don't know if that works.
What do I do with this wheat now?
Are we at peace?
Yeah, it said like a bird holding like a feather, I think.
We are at peace now. I'm gonna ally with you.
I'm stealing this farmstead from green because I want it. I am not at war with this faction. Darn.
The red one is friendly.
Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Find like if you've got like a pickaxe, go like find like coal veins and just start mining them.
I mean, I got wheat, but where do I sell it?
There should be like a shop nearby.
This game just hates blue people. Do I have to go back to the village to sell?
Also, there's no sprint.
How do I like give you like? Can I give you?
Oh no! Our castle's on fire. Our town is on
Oh, I can
fire.
offer you territory. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna give you like a bunch of land.
Everything is on
And
fire.
dog water.
Oh god, and you move so slow in water. You literally do not move in water. It's so slow. Our town is literally on fire.
You mean the gate?
Yeah.
I think that worked. Did that work?
I'm incredibly concerned about this.
I gave you guys a territory.
Did you? Oh, the witch tower?
I gave you the camp dog water, but I don't think it worked.
It's okay. We're just dying over here. Oh, here is a wheat and bread crafting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am making so much bread. Okay, what do I do with this bread?
I'll give you.
Is there a trader?
Stock deal.
Voting. Fire armory.
It's complicated. Mountains.
Bank. Tools. Sell resources here. How do I sell?
Yeah, I hope that worked.
How do I sell?
Who's like the king of your faction?
It says, I don't know. It says
Oh,
buy
some
and
random guy.
it says buy and sell here, but there's no sell button.
You guys should join. You guys should join Red.
Yeah.
No, we're bringing blue back to greatness. Conscription. Oh, you can become.
By the way, if you see any trees, you can just chop them down with the axe.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Market corner. Oh, I don't know where to sell things.
Should just be like shops around everywhere.
Yeah, but I don't know how to sell things there. It says buy and sell, but there's no sell button.
Oh, I'm pretty sure if you just press the buy and sell button, it might come up with a menu. I haven't.
Should have followed the tutorial.
No, it's not that. It's like you gotta go find the shops that have like a bread icon on them to sell bread.
Oh.
And, like one in the town that you're in right now.
There's a thing to make bread.
There should be a shop too. Oh, I'm losing money. Why am I losing money?
Firearms. This is terrible. Alright, I think I'll play this later, but I'm gonna go get my dog. She's complaining. So this is gonna be end of the stream for now, okay? Thank you all for being a part of the podcast. I may edit it into a few funny videos. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.
Alright.
Gamers.
You can tax.
We'll look at your presentation next time.